In this video, I am going to show you why I would choose building a set of stairs out of concrete instead of concrete masonry units or concrete blocks like these. Now keep in mind that concrete blocks come in different sizes. However, I'm going to be using the most common one, which is about 8 inches wide by 8 inches tall and 16 inches long. And basically they're 3/8 of an inch shorter than the measurements I just gave you. However, you would need to check with your local building supply warehouse or concrete block supplier for more information about that. Now, for those of you who just want a quick answer, it's basically going to be easier to form up a set of stairs and then pour the concrete instead of using the block, because the block will need to be cut and shaped to fit the rise. Unless, for example, you have a stairway that is going to be the exact same size as your concrete block, or I should say the riser and even the tread width, then you might not need to cut as many blocks. And in our example here, our stairway is 44 inches wide with an 11-inch deep stair tread and a 7-inch tall riser. And since our blocks are going to be 7 5/8 of an inch tall and 7 5/8 of an inch wide and 15 5/8 of an inch long, then it's not too difficult to suggest that they will need to be cut. So in this example here, we needed to cut the blocks down to 7 inches tall, and that would be for all 6 of these blocks. Then we would need to reduce the size of the blocks on the end to create this type of shape. And then of course you could fill the blocks up with concrete, and I've seen this done before. However, I wouldn't advise doing it because it could create a trip hazard. It's going to be much better to have a smooth surface like this one here. And for those of you suggesting that, hey, why not rotate the blocks 90 degrees and then use this surface here? And I don't have a problem with that if that's going to work for you. However, you would need to keep in mind that this part of the block would now be in the front and might be difficult to fill with concrete. However, you could always lower the block so that you could put some type of concrete tread on the top. And with this design, you might be able to extend the front of the tread about 1 inch to produce a nosing. Now let's get back to how many cuts you're going to need to make in the rest of the blocks to build a stairway like this. And I can basically tell you that in this design here, these are the only 2 blocks that you won't be cutting. Other than that, every other block in the stairway is going to need to be cut. And you can see here where I left the complete blocks in here along with the top of the tread and the risers to provide you with an outline of what you're going to be dealing with or what you're going to need to do to produce this stairway. And again, I don't want to suggest that this is a stairway that you're not going to be able to build, because if this is something that you're more comfortable with, then knock yourself out. Why not use it? It might be something that another family member or friend can build easier or help you with. And if that's the case, then why not do it? Next up, let's go ahead and run a row of bricks in the front here for our risers and create another design here. And again, we're dealing with 2 blocks that aren't going to need to be cut. However, this design seems to look a little bit better, and in my opinion, definitely better. And since it's going to require about the same cuts, then this might be something that will work better for you also. And instead of filling up the blocks with concrete, I would suggest using some type of concrete tread like this to produce a smooth surface for your steps. And these treads can also be attached with mortar or some type of an adhesive. And this design actually looks nice. However, I don't think this would be as easy to build as a stairway formed and then poured with solid concrete. So I will end the video right here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the video description comment area, and I will be glad to answer them as soon as possible. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video.